Hey, Mama, I can't wait to share a story with you today that's going to leave you feeling super inspired and excited about what's possible for your postpartum journey. Kearstin is a mom just like us, and after having her baby, she knew she wanted to prioritize her health and not just for feeling better in her body, but so she can stay active and keep up with her older son that she has. And even during the busyness of the fourth trimester, she made a commitment to herself and joined my program, Postpartum Av Rehab, which has been completely transformational for her. The transformation she experienced in such a short period of time is absolutely incredible. Her core is stronger, her confidence is growing, and she's proving to herself that taking care of her health doesn't just benefit her, but it benefits her whole family. If you've been wondering how to start feeling like yourself again after having a baby, Kearstin's story will show you that it's absolutely possible. You'll leave this episode feeling so motivated and encouraged, and I can't wait for you to hear her whole story. Are you ready? Let's go. Are you finding it hard to keep up with the demands of motherhood because your energy is always low? Is your weak core holding you back from feeling strong and confident in your postpartum journey? Do you avoid looking in the mirror because you're not happy with what you see? Hey Mama, welcome to the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast, where you'll learn how to reclaim your energy, strengthen your body after pregnancy, and finally say goodbye to the postpartum pooch in less time. Hi, I'm Dr. Jena, but you can call me Jena, and I'm a physical therapist, wife, and mom of 4 girls who has cracked the code on how to strengthen your core postpartum in the easiest and safest way possible. I too struggled with my postpartum fitness journey as a new mom, but now I'm stronger than ever, and I'm here to help you do the same without the stress, exhaustion, or struggle. If you're ready to fit fitness into your busy schedule while you navigate your postpartum journey and stay motivated along the way, then you're in the right place. It's all about progress, not perfection, and I'm here to help walk you through that journey to feeling strong, confident, and energized. That energy comes from within, not your coffee. Let's roll out that yoga mat, girl. It's time to do this. Have you been struggling to lose the postpartum baby belly, but you have no idea where to get started? You're feeling super overwhelmed by the idea of working out and rebuilding your core after pregnancy, especially since no one at the doctor's office told you what to do. Well, you're not alone. Join my free 2-day postpartum core Kickstarter bootcamp that I designed for moms just like you, because when I had my baby, I had no idea what I was doing, and I wish someone would have told me. But now I'm here and I'm telling you exactly what to do after having a baby. So the answers are all in my postpartum core Kickstarter bootcamp. And if you had a C-section, it is for you as well, because on day 2, I am teaching you my 2-minute macro movement method that's going to strengthen your body after having a C-section in a safe and comfortable way. So there is so much in this bootcamp, and I hope you'll join me and we can start exercising your core and strengthening your core in just 2 minutes a day, and we can get your stomach flatter, stronger, and you can feel more confident again. If you're ready for that, join me for this 2-day boot camp on January 7th and 8th, and you can get signed up right now for free by going to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to get signed up. Can't wait to see you there. All right, Mama, are you excited to hear Kearstin's story? Because you are going to get so inspired by the time you're done listening to today's episode. Let's hop into our conversation about her journey at restoring her core strength after having her second baby. Welcome, Kearstin, to the show. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, Jenna, thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, can you tell us a little bit about yourself so everyone who's listening can just know what your life is like as a mom? Just tell us about your family, your hobbies. What do you do for work?
Yeah, of course. So my name's Kearstin. I live in Western Pennsylvania with my husband and my 2 sons. My oldest is 12 and my baby is 4 months old. I love to read. I'm an avid reader, all genres. So anything that really I can get my hands on. I don't work currently, but I'm a paralegal by trade. And And yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Wonderful. And we know each other. We get together quite often to walk, and we go to the same schools, and so we're with each other a good bit. But it's great to have you on the show. All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to talk about your postpartum recovery, some, just fitness and being a mom, having a new little baby in your life. So, what is the number one thing you struggled with postpartum related to health or fitness? Have you had any struggles since having your new baby?
Yeah, so I had, that kind of dreaded mom pooch, and it wasn't going away as quickly as I had hoped. And so with that came this kind of like lack of confidence that was really kind of wearing me down. And I know I talked to you before, if I in the past to achieve desired results, I would restrict. And, I knew with breastfeeding, like I couldn't do that, in a healthy way for me or my baby. So I kind of had to turn to fitness, to rectify this kind of mom pooch and lack of confidence that I was having.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of us, I mean, that's sort of the whole basis of my blog, and a big portion of my podcast is helping moms with the postpartum pooch and the mommy tummy because, going through pregnancy, we expect the belly to grow, but then it's so hard to get the belly to just go back. And we're not really taught how to do that when we give birth. Our doctors talk about how to take care of the baby, and nurses help us to breastfeed, but no one really talks about our own bodies and how to get our bodies to go back. So that's what I love to do, and that's how we've gotten connected. Well, tell me how it makes you feel. You said lack of confidence. You don't feel confident. Is there anything else? Like, what do you struggle with in terms of your confidence? Is it clothes or going out or, going to church, or how does it affect your life?
Yeah, I think definitely, the way my clothes fit, and then, the whole like you look good, you feel good. And then so I think, when I'm out, like even socially, it's kind of like I kind of want to hide, or I don't like feel like my normal like bubbly self, even though, this is a super happy time in my life welcoming a newborn. So it's like these two things just weren't, working in my favor.
Oh, that's a really interesting way to think of it. So I can completely relate to that. When I had my first baby, I literally stayed home for 3 months and I didn't go anywhere. And it wasn't all because of my body, but a little bit was because like I didn't have the clothes. I didn't have the clothes to put on. And then it was the middle of winter and I was scared to take my baby out in the middle of winter in the snow in Pennsylvania. But the way you described it is so true. It's like we're excited to have our baby and it's a joyful time, but we don't feel that way because of the way we look. And it's a sort of a vicious cycle, but I think a lot of moms can relate to that for sure.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Like the fact that you knew that you still had like this lingering baby weight, what did you do to help solve that problem? And I know you joined my program, Postpartum at Rehab, to help, but before joining the program, did you try doing things on your own?
Yeah, I did a little bit. When I was cleared, I was really excited, but then it was like this daunting, like, well, what can I do that's safe? And, what's going to be effective? And I think, I told you before, like, I'm a novice when it comes to, working out and like knowing my muscle groups and all that. So, I was really inconsistent with my workouts. I would do some treadmill or some things I would find on YouTube, but it was really inconsistent. And, I would later learn that I was not engaging the right muscle groups to, achieve those results to help
Yeah.
with that mom pooch.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of us just go to the internet. I mean, we don't know what else to do. If no one's talking to us face to face, we just go to the internet and we Google and search and go on YouTube and we have no idea what we're getting. Like it might look good by the thumbnail picture on YouTube, but really is it the right way to go? And so that's why I did create my program, Postpartum Ab Rehab, because it is completely step by step strategic in engaging those deep inner core muscles in a safe way so that moms aren't guessing, is this going to work or is this going to work? It's just all mapped out. So you did decide to join postpartum ab rehab. Is there some specific reason for why you joined the program?
Yeah, I think it's just that realization that I can't rely on my own devices anymore. And I wanted to, I needed help from an expert, like someone who knew it. I know, you've been through it with your daughters, and I felt like, this is trustworthy. This is like something that I know that I can rely on. That's not, from my own devices.
Yes, yeah. For sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely with my physical therapy background, that's like the basis of the program, but also being a mom of four, and I really tested it 4 different times and refined it with all four of my babies that the final package has really come together so well and it works really efficiently. I think that's the beauty of it. It's a very efficient program. It doesn't take much time, 10 minutes a day, and you can get your core back to normal again. So tell me about the first week because a lot of people struggle thinking about just joining a program and it's overwhelming to think like, oh, I'm committed to this for 10 weeks. But tell me about how the first week went because that sometimes can be the scariest. Was it easy? Was it hard? Was it exhausting for you, especially after having your baby? Your baby was only what, 3, 4 months at the time when you joined?
Yeah, I think he would have been around 3 months old. But it was a good boost to the confidence because it's really informative. And so I felt like it eased me in so that I could, build this confidence like I can do it and then learning what those muscle groups were and engaging them. And then also like kind of like checking it off, like I did this 7 days in a row, like I can, I can do this. So I love, the ease into it and just this boost of like, this is not going to be overwhelming. Like this is something that, I can tackle and feel good about.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And yes, I do have 7 days of exercises at the beginning, but they're so simple, right? Like it wasn't
Yeah.
overwhelming. Yeah. Can you describe that in your own words, what that first week in terms of like the amount of time that you spent exercising?
Well, I know, and you could probably speak more to like the pyramid
Yeah.
method, but doing that and engaging the core, I mean, it was very, just a brief amount of time, but like I said, just enough that I can get familiar with. Okay, that's where those muscles are, and also feel good. Like I completed this, it's done, and this newfound confidence of like I can do these workouts.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely doable, really easy, simple, like about 2 minutes to get started the first week. So yeah, it's a great starting point, but it builds that confidence to keep going and that momentum to keep going and not give up right away. So it's a really slow, easy start for sure. Well, now that you're farther along in the program, what has been your favorite part so far?
I love the accountability from you and also from the other moms. I know, even before I would set these goals for myself and I would just not achieve them, I would start out strong and then just kind of like fizzle out because there was no one, kind of like cheering me on or like making sure that I was doing it. And so, hearing like the other moms like wins and struggles and the check-ins from you was really like, I know this is coming, so, I need to do it. And it's, a little bit because I want to, I don't want to like let anyone down. I know I couldn't let you down, but like, you know, but it's there. It's like in the back of my mind. It's like, well, Jenna wants me to succeed and I want me to succeed. So I have to do this. So I think, that's what makes it my favorite part because if it was just like, here's the program and good luck, I'll see you at the end of 10 weeks. I don't know if I would do as well. So I know that's something that's definitely helped like propel me that's, and be successful so far in the program.
Yeah, accountability and friendship and just relationship and all of that combined is really a huge part of any fitness journey that anyone goes on. It's so hard to go at that alone and just having one person, I talk about accountability a lot, just having one person checking in and saying, "Hey, did you work out today?" makes all the difference for sure. And just surrounding yourself with healthy women. I think it's extremely hard if you're whoever's listening, if you're in a home of family members or extended family members who live that unhealthy lifestyle, I highly encourage you to find at least one healthy friend to hang out with and just have conversations around fitness and nutrition and how much water are you drinking. Just basic conversations can really change your whole life in terms of your health. So I agree. And that's the beauty of this program is that we do offer that, the coaching and the accountability and the Facebook group where you can communicate with other moms that are in the program and just keep each other motivated for sure.
Yeah.
Well, so yes, go ahead.
No, I love that you said that about, finding a friend and surrounding yourself, with different types of people. I always tell my older son, like, you're the combination of like the five people that you spend the most time with. And so
Mhm.
I think that's so true. If you surround yourself with healthy, like-minded individuals, like that's going to, rub off on you and you're going to have a healthier lifestyle as a result. So I totally agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a big part. Something to keep in mind. I've also heard that about surrounding yourself with five people that you want to be like or that are inspirational to you. Keep that in the back of your mind for the rest of your life, whether that's finances or the health or, job aspirations, anything like that. Five people. Definitely check who you're hanging out with for sure. All right, so let's talk about your results. This is the fun part for me is to hear how you're doing in the program and have you seen any results? I know you haven't finished it yet, but what have you seen so far?
Yeah, so I was really excited about my weight loss. I lost about 4 pounds a month into the program, so I was really happy with those results um, because, like I said, it is so simple, but if you're consistent, I mean, you will see those desired results. So, and that kind of, even boosted me more like, I like this. Like I'm having fun doing this. I'm achieving the results. And I don't know if I shared this with you, but I recently measured my waist again just because I, was curious to see. And I did lose 2 inches off my waist now that I'm about 7 weeks into the program.
Oh my
So,
goodness. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. And we're not even done yet. So that's the exciting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great. Oh, wow. And have you noticed a change in your muscle definition or anything like that? You've been doing the core exercises. Have you, I know a lot of people talk about like they can feel things. What have you noticed?
Yeah, if I engage my core muscles like in the mirror, I can definitely, see some of this definition returning. So that's, super exciting and affirming,
Yeah.
especially, when I look like at my side profile. So yeah, so I'm definitely, able to feel, the muscles there and also, kind of see them in the mirror.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, it's just the beginning, and your baby's still so small. The great thing is, if anyone's listening and you're newly postpartum, I would recommend that you can start this as early as 6 weeks postpartum when you get clearance from your doctor. But you can also see results, 6 months postpartum, and I even have some women in the program that are 5 years postpartum, and they're seeing amazing results. So this can work for any time frame. But if you're listening, the sooner you start, the better, for sure. You'll get really fast results early on, for sure. Well, I'm really proud of you. You've been so diligent at sticking to the workouts. Um, would you say that this program has been worth it for you? Would you, if you had to go back in time, are you happy that you joined, or you're thinking, I probably shouldn't have done this?
No, I love it. It's been a great decision for me and my body. And I mean, yeah, the newfound confidence and the healthy habit building, that's something that's going to stick with me past the 10 weeks. So yeah, it's definitely worth it for me.
Yeah, you're creating such a strong foundation, no pun intended, but a strong foundation now with the core, and then everything else can build upon that moving forward, as a postpartum mom, and you still have so many months during breastfeeding time that you can still work on so many other areas of your body, but starting with the core just brings that confidence and that motivation to do more after that. Oh, that's
And I
great.
also, I think we talked about it a little bit. The energy that I have that I didn't realize was because my core is stronger. So, I feel like that's made me like a better mother. I'm more, I have this more energy, to do more and I'm not, kind of like in zombie mom mode. So I know that's definitely helped me be more
Yes.
like, present. And so yeah, that's been a great benefit too from the program.
Yeah, it's funny, even me being farther out of the postpartum phase, when I work out in the morning, my mood completely changes and the way that I interact with my kids. And, those endorphins are kicking in for sure. And I'm not saying this about you, but I'm saying this about everybody, but postpartum depression is such a big thing. And I
Mhm.
genuinely, and there's research out there, but I genuinely feel that exercise could be a cure for postpartum depression. And those who have just like mood fluctuations because, hormones are changing as a postpartum mom, exercise can really cure that. And that's just an added bonus. We're
Yeah.
talking about the core, but energy and mood dramatically improves with the exercise alone, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. Well, we're going to wrap things up here, but we're going to finish here with the last question is if you were to give a postpartum mom advice, if they were on the fence about joining postpartum ab rehab, my program, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I would say you're not going to regret it. And, kind of what I said, why it was, so beneficial for me about, this newfound confidence. I mean, really, you can't put a price on that. I know, I've been in functions recently where people have complimented me, for the first time since having my baby, and those compliments mean so, so much to me. Um, and just the healthy habits that you're going to build over this course that I truly believe will be lasting. So like if you're listening and you're thinking whether you should do it or not, I would give you two thumbs up. Go for it. You're not going to regret it, and I know that from experience Jenna's going to be there with you cheering you on. So yeah, I think it's a great choice for any postpartum mom who's struggling with their body.
Oh, great. Yeah, I want to encourage any mom who's listening to really think about, what do you want your life to look like a year from now? And what do you want to feel like a year from now? And obviously, exercise postpartum is overwhelming because our focus is always on our baby, right? That's just part of our natural tendency as a mom is to focus on our baby. But we do need to take care of ourselves, and we can't do it all. It's so hard to, fix our entire body all at once. And that's why I like to just start with the core and focus on the core and build that confidence in your core because that's the area that changed the most in I mean, every postpartum mom's body. The core has dramatically changed. And so let's start with the core, fix the core first, and then go and branch out from there. But it really does make a difference in the way you feel about yourself and the way that you portray yourself to your baby as a mom. It really just branches off into even your relationship with your husband too. It really makes a difference. Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, Kearstin, thank you for being here. I've really enjoyed talking to you about this and hearing about your amazing results. And we will continue this conversation in person in Pennsylvania when I see you next.
Perfect. Thanks, Jenna, so much for having me.
Wow, wasn't Kirsten's story so inspiring? It just goes to show what's possible when you decide to prioritize yourself and your health, even in the middle of motherhood. Well, now let me ask you something. Do you want to see results like Kirsten? And are you ready for a change? And are you tired of the way your body feels right now? Well, Mama, I've got something amazing for you. My 2-day postpartum core Kickstarter bootcamp is happening January 7th and 8th. And guess what? It's totally free. I'm giving you the first module of my course. Yes, I am. The first entire module. You're getting it for free in my bootcamp, a complete 7-day workout plan. Plus, I'm giving you my 2-minute macro movement method for C-section moms, but it's good for all moms to do. And this includes 5 essential exercises to help you start moving and feeling stronger after childbirth. So you're coming out with a lot of workout plans just for free, right? And you don't have to wait to start feeling like you again. You can get started on January 7th with me. So join us and sign up by going to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to grab your spot. Space is limited, so I don't want you waiting. And I am giving you the recording. So if you sign up, you still get the recording, okay? So I'd love to see you live, of course, but sometimes I know life gets busy. So I would love to send you the recording as well. Well, I can't wait to see you, and remember to always live core strong. Hey Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts? It would bring me so much joy. Simply scroll down to the stars and click write a review. Your review will help more women discover our podcast. Let's grow this fit mom movement together. And if you want your friends to come alongside you on this postpartum fitness journey, invite them to our free Facebook group where you can get motivated together. Community is key to success, and that's what I want for you. So join ours by going to the link in the show notes, and before you know it, the baby weight will be falling off as quickly as those stinky diapers. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast.